Right, so thank you for those tallies. Now, for more coverage of the ongoing controversy here in Korea over vaccine passes, SHIN YE-EUN joins me in the studio. Ye-eun, welcome back.
Thanks for having me, Sunny.
Right, so Ye-eun, it appears the public opposition to vaccine passes is gaining greater ground here in the country.
That's right. The opposition to vaccine passes in Korea is becoming more fierce, and dissenting voices have grown louder after the government expanded the adoption of vaccine passes to include essential businesses like supermarkets. And many citizens say this is tantamount to an infringement of their basic rights, especially among those who are either unsure or unable to get vaccinated due to underlying health issues and other risks. Last Friday, 1,023 plaintiffs filed a class action complaint against the country's top authorities, including the mayor of Seoul, the health minister, and the KDCA commissioner. They demanded that vaccine passes be lifted at all public venues, including restaurants and cafes, and a court hearing is scheduled to take place in less than an hour from now at 3 p.m. local time. And as you mentioned, Friday's hearing comes after the Seoul Administrative Court on Tuesday suspended the government's requirement for vaccine passes at cram schools and study cafes. This has been an ongoing topic this week, but the government immediately appealed this ruling and has insisted that vaccine passes are needed to ensure a gradual return to normal life. Take a listen.
Vaccine passes have been the promised prerequisite for us to bring life back to normal. They have worked as a shield to protect everyone from tougher virus prevention measures yet again. The government will be open to making improvements if needed.
Right, again, that is the government's stance then. What, meanwhile, can we expect, Ye-eun, from the looming court battle?
Right, as of now, it's worth noting that the government has hinted at reaching a compromise. Authorities have said they would review plans to provide more people with vaccine pass exemptions, especially those with underlying health conditions. As for whether vaccine passes will be scrapped as a whole, though, this is a very tough question, especially since they've just been expanded to include more venues, meaning from next Monday, people who don't have vaccine passes or negative PCR test results will be denied entry to department stores and supermarkets.
Right, and yeah, this controversy over vaccine passes, it's universal, right?
Definitely. It's been a heated topic of debate around the world, for instance, in Europe. After tumultuous debate, the French Parliament on Thursday approved legislation that would only allow those fully vaccinated to enter most public venues and purchase train tickets. As part of this new bill, negative PCR test results will no longer be accepted. And this legislation will go to the Senate before a final vote is made in the National Assembly. If it's passed, it will take effect from January 15th and apply to those over 16. And Italy has also decided to mandate vaccines for those over 50. Starting February 15th, public and private workers over the age 50 will be required to have the so-called Super Green Pass in order to continue working. And this will only be given to those who are fully vaccinated or those who have recovered from COVID-19. Also in the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte is taking a much heavier hand. On Thursday, he said those who haven't been vaccinated will be arrested if they disobey stay-at-home orders. In a televised address to the nation, Duterte urged community leaders to make sure the unvaccinated do not leave the isolation of their homes, and this comes amid infections hitting a 3-month high in the Philippines.
Right, I see. All right, Ye-eun, for now, thank you for that.